Alright, so we move into year 2.
Year 2.
Year 2, everybody gets their year 2 cards that they set aside. This is what I took in year 2 after showing you the cards I had started with.
Let's gather these up.
And now I have this. And this is awesome.
Okay. Now I get to roll my splinter.
So, green.
Gauge. 2 water.
Water.
Yep.
And I am just going to have to sit free at the moment.
Alright. So I'm going to get 2 water. And a gauge. Justin, you're going to get points out of this big time.
Okay.
For what I'm about ready to do. But you're going to get some points. Gauge is going to go to 5. And I got my 2 water. Okay, and just so you know, I'm going to play this card this turn. Because I'm going to sacrifice, by tapping my Potion of Knowledge, to get 5 energies. I'm going to grab 3 air and 1 water. And yes, I drew it.
Really?
3 air, 1 water.
Yep, and the other one I'm going to grab is a grass.
Do not expect to have competition with this.
And then I'm going to spend all 6 of my energy.
Okay.
That's
Don't forget your grass.
Just get him an anti-mana.
Yep. To play Mesodea's Lantern. The card I just drew.
Well, alright, that changes the face of the game a little bit. Please explain what the lantern does.
I will explain what the Lantern does. A very awesome, awesome card. If you can pull it off in year 1 right off the bat, good job. But on top of that, I do lose a point.
Yep, I switched that up.
Okay. I lose another point because of Arcana Leech.
No. Oh, you lose a point for summoning Mesodea's Lantern?
Yeah, because...
And then you lose a point
for because you have Thieving Fairies.
Oh, so you're going to activate Thieving Fairies.
So no, I activated Potion of that.
Oh, you're right.
Tap Potion of Knowledge to play its effect.
So I gain
2.
2 more.
Yep, and I lose another...
So you lost 3 points altogether.
2.
2 points.
Yep, I lost a point for Arcana Leech and I lost a point for tapping Potion of Knowledge.
Yep, okay, so we're all set.
Yep, I was at 11, I'm at 9 now. Okay, this is what Mesodea's Lantern does. It gives you 24 points at the end of the game, but on top of that, what it does is it gives you this, what we call an anti-mana. There's the tokens in there. What it does is it actually takes up a slot. Yep, this is the anti-mana. This actually is what comes in the Enchanted Kingdom expansion. It actually takes up a slot, so a max of 6 energies now. Okay, so I now can only have 6 energies, but this is what it does, and it's a really, really nice effect. It is a continuous effect. It can't be put into play by any other effect. It can only be played from your hand. So you can't cheat it into play with some other effect.
Yep.
However, at the end of the round, when everybody's going, I get 3 crystals every time.
Yeah.
That's why it's really good. I will take the anti-mana for 3 crystals every round.
Actually, you know what? I am perfectly okay with Mesodea's Lantern staying out on the field. Because the more crystals you have, the more you can summon. The more you can summon, the more crystals I have.
I know, but I need crystals because you're leeching people. And there's a lot of tap abilities in this. So, I need crystals.
I'm okay with that staying out on the field for right now.
Yeah. So, yeah, Mesodea's Lantern, awesome. There's another one floating around right now. It was in the draft.
Wait, it wasn't?
There's a Lantern of Azidit. That was in the draft.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and we'll explain, whoever has it, we'll explain what Lantern of Azidit does. There's 2 lanterns. Mesodea's Lantern is an Enchanted Kingdom. Lantern of Azidit actually comes with the base game.
Alright.
So that is what Mesodea's Lantern is. It is one of the most amazing cards out there.
Yeah.
So that is turn.
All right.
You did not see that coming. I just drew it.
No.
At the beginning of the turn, I'm actually going to transmute one of the fire for 3.
Yep, because of EO's transmuter. Or the person EO, I mean.
Yep. I'm going to take my 1 air.
And we're just setting energies aside, so we're just not losing. So we're not grabbing from the box. We can just grab off the table, just so you know that.
Oh, that's right.
That's why you see a bunch of energies on the table.
And I increase my summon gauge. That's going to be really important. So first off, I'm going to sacrifice 2 fire for Jewel of the Ancients.
I was wondering who took that jewel.
Yep.
I'm going to sacrifice a grass and an air for the Argos Hawk.
Okay.
Increasing my crystals by 10.
Yep. Argos Hawk is when he gets played, his summoning gauge goes up by 1 and he gets 10 points. He can also sacrifice the Argos Hawk to force everybody to gain 6 points and lose a summoning gauge.
Yes, that's it.
Which I...
And your summoning gauge goes up 1 by playing Argos
that
Hawk.
happens, honestly.
Yeah, I increase it.
Jewel of the Ancients is a nice little card. You tap it. You must have 3 of the same energy type, and of those 3, you put 1 of them on top of it, and if there are 3 energies on it, it gives you an additional 35 points at the end of the game. It's already worth 10.
However, if it is a gamble, because if I don't have 3 energies on it by the end of the game, I actually end up losing 10 points.
Right.
So, it's kind of a gamble, but I'm hoping it's a gamble that pays off.
It actually pays for itself. So if you lost the 10 points at the end of the game, it's already worth 10. He can just get rid of it and not count it towards anything.
Yeah.
But you really want to get it off because it's worth 10 points and it gives you 35 at the end of the game. It is a 45-point card. If it goes off, it is the most pointed card in this game.
Yep.
It's worth the most.
One of the reasons why I won last night.
Yep.
Yep.
So are you
it's nice.
good? Popping the hawk?
I would not, as a suggestion, I would not pop the hawk right now. You give everybody 6 points even though they lose a gauge.
But you know what? I actually want people to have points.
Okay.
Because remember, I want people to have points.
Okay.
So
you
Perfectly fine with the hawk.
So you're tapping the Argos Hawk?
It doesn't hurt me.
I'm going to pop the Argos Hawk.
He taps the Argos Hawk. We each gain 6 points.
But you each lose a summoning
We
gauge.
each lose a summoning gauge. And move us both up 6.
Yep. So you go to... Wow, I can't do math in my head right now. 15. Green, you go to 6.
I'm perfectly fine with this right now.
Yep.
Also, it frees up a space on my...
That too.
So
this moves 1 after that move. And it is Niges's rolling winter.
And so I'm going to start off by grabbing 2 water. And I get a point.
Yep. So you go to 16.
Yep. Oh, did you move me up 3 points for Mesodea's Lantern? It's gone off.
Oh, you're right. So you actually go up to 19.
Okay. So it's only gone off once. So
yeah.
So I'm going to spend a water and a grass. I'm actually going to summon this card because it's a really nice card.
So you go to 18. I go to 18.
By Horn of Plenty.
Wondering where that went.
Yep. And now I am going to tap my Mirror of Seasons. I'm going to lose a point. You're going to gain 2. I'm going to lose another point because I'm going to transform that into a grass.
Wait, no. Unless Mirror Seasons forces you to lose a point every time you...
Every time I transform, it forces me to lose a point.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I lose a point for using its ability.
Yeah, and then
I'm going to turn this into a grass.
Okay.
Because what my Horn of Plenty does is, at the end of the round, when everybody's gone, I discard an energy. And if that energy is grass, I get 5 points.
Yes. Wow, you have a points building engine going.
I do have a points building engine. And I'm going to secure this points building engine soon.
Okay. That is really good to know.
My point spent engine is trying to surpass his leech engine, his leech deck.
It's not a leech deck. I have 2 cards that leech off of people. That's it.
With a lot of tap abilities, and people are trying to summon things.
Yeah, that's true.
It's funny.
Because there's a lot of tap abilities in this game. I was 1, 2, 3. I had 4. Okay, 4 cards, and I have more to play. So because of that, it is a leech deck.
That's true.
Because Thieving Fairies is out there.
Yeah.
So
All right.
I have not used my Diamals. I've had no need to use my Diamals yet. But that is my turn.
Okay. So I will go up. My summoning gauge will go up 1. I will gain 2 air. I'm actually going to play 1 of each energy.
Okay.
So Earth, Fire, Wind, Water, Heart, go planet.
Yeah.
For the Idol Familiar,
Okay.
I immediately gain 10 crystals.
10 crystals when it summons, and he can tap it to gain 1 crystal for each familiar. I want to just reiterate, familiars, just so you know what familiars and magic items, there's 2 types of cards. This is a familiar, which is an orange, okay? And magic items are in purple, okay? He gains 1, if he taps it, which I highly recommend him doing right now, he gets 1 point for each familiar he has. He has 2 because he has Arcana Leech and Thieving Fairies.
Yep.
And he taps his idol to gain 2 points. 2 crystals. Okay.
Okay, my turn.
Yep.
Gauge. Actually, I'm going to resolve the transmute first. So we're going to transmute a fire for 2.
2.
Then I'm going to get my gauge air.
There you go.
Spend all that.
Playing Mesodea's Lantern.
For my Mesodea's Lantern.
There's the other one.
There's the second Mesodea's Lantern.
That I've been waiting to freaking play since the first.
So you go down.
Is that your first draft pick?
So you go down 1. I
Nobody
go up
knows
1.
my first draft.
You're looking for
Where'd you get the Mesodea's Lantern?
Justin's hand.
Oh, it was in your hand.
Yep.
Okay.
I gave it up for the Arcana Leech.
No, that's fine. Arcana Leech is actually... That's a toss-up. Which one to take on the first draft pick.
Especially if you play crystal building decks like mine, it's a
fire?
trade-off.
Amulet of Fire.
I was building a crystal...
So you go down another point. I go up another point.
Yep, the Amulet of Fire, by summoning it, he draws 4 cards, he chooses 1 and goes to his hand. The rest go to the discard. That's it. That's all it does.
Well.
My deck is a crystal engine deck that I built. Mesodea's into my hand, just like, oh, well, this is now a nice secure engine deck. This goes along with the theme, so...
Exactly.
That's good.
Alright. And was that last? Yep, okay.
That's the end of the round. So, here's how things are going to go. I'm going to gain 3 points through Mesodea's Lantern.
As am I.
So you each gain 3.
And then I'm going to discard an Earth to Horn of Plenty to gain another 5.
Yep. So you are at... Wow, I cannot do math in my head right now. 24.
Okay.
So I'm going to gain my 2 air. And then before I have to transmute, I'm actually going to play all 3 of them, taking 1 and putting it on the jewel.
Yep, tap your Jewel of the Ancients, because it's a tap effect. Okay.
Tapping the Jewel of Ancients, putting 1 on there.
Okay.
I have nothing to transmute, so the transmute does not go off.
Unless you decide to gain energies somewhere else.
Right. I'm going to tap Idol of the Familiar, gain 2 more crystal, and I am content to leave it at turn there.
Okay.
Okay.
So, score update for those of you who are curious. John is at 9 crystal right now. Jesse is at 24. I am at 36.
Okay.
Gauge. Fire. I will actually transmute that fire for 2 and call turn.
2 points to John.
And I am going to draw a card. And this is what I drew.
Keep or...
I will keep it.
Okay.
And yeah, there isn't a whole lot I can do. So that is turn.
Relatively quiet turn. All right.
Yep. We move 3.
3.
Are each of you going to gain 3 from your Mesdace?
Yeah, we have to. There's no choice in the matter on that.
So 14 for John, 27 for Jesse.
Gauge, 2 air. I'm actually going to use those 2 air for the Ragfield's Helm. Basically, at the end of game, if I have more power cards in play than each of my opponents, I gain 20 crystals.
20 additional points
Yep.
to the... So it's worth 30, because it's already worth 10. I'm surprised you just didn't leave that near 3. You played it now.
I want to get it out now.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this for the first time. I'm actually going to tap my Die of Malice, but I'm only going to gain 1 point. Die of Malice gives me 2, but I'm going to lose 1 and gain 2, because you gain 2.
Yep.
Okay? So I only gain a net gain of 1.
Then you're going to re-roll your die.
I'm going to re-roll my die to get 1 point and 2 Earth, which is actually kind of amusing.
So ultimately, you come out of that turn ahead.
Yeah, I'm actually going to spend a bonus
Because he's
to increase my gauge to 5.
He's gauge screwed at the moment.
I am gauge screwed at the moment. I'm going to spend the 2 Earth, and I'm going to play this card, which is Heart of Argos.
Oh, Heart of Argos. That's annoying. You're the one who took that.
Yep.
Please explain what Heart of Argos does.
Okay. I'm going to put it underneath my Horn of Plenty, just so you know. Because Heart of Argos is an interesting card. Once during my turn, if I activate one of my cards, okay, I get an Earth energy, and I put it on Heart of Argos. At the end of my turn, or at the end of the round, it goes to my energy reserve. It changes off Horn of Plenty, because when stuff like this occurs, you get to choose the order it happens. So I gain the Earth energy, and I feed it into Horn of Plenty, giving me 5 crystals.
That is really smart.
Yes. Horn of Plenty and Heart of Argos is a combo in this game. Just like Mirror Seasons, Tree of Light, there are combos in this game.
Yeah. Okay. That's really good. All right.
And I'm just going to move, for you guys, I'm just moving the camera back just a little bit, just so you guys can see the cards a little bit more on my side of the field than everybody else's.
All right.
Field, I would actually... Could you move your cards down a little bit?
Field space is a little limited right now, so...
Well, that, and I want people to see people's cards on the field is why I'm doing it, so...
Okay. So is it my turn?
Yep.
I'm going to draw my card. I really like this card.
Keeping?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it.
Alright.
Okay. We go into summit.
I believe it is...
We get 3 points apiece.
Yep.
So, I'm going to get a water and a gauge. My gauge goes to 6. I get a water energy into my reserve. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap my Mirror of the Seasons.
Okay, so you go down 1, I go up 2.
You go up 2. And did you move me down 1 for summoning Heart of Argos for Arcana Leech and move yourself up 1?
I did not.
Okay.
Because I missed it, I'm just going to go ahead and let it go.
No, that's not let it go.
Okay, fine.
No, do it. Yeah, this isn't do you let it go, you missed it. These are have to effects.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
So, and it can make a difference in the game.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to do that, and I'm going to transform my water energy into an air energy.
Okay.
Okay. And because I tapped Mirror of the Seasons, I actually get Heart of Argos goes off. So I get an Earth goes on Heart of Argos.
How does Heart of Argos go
I
on?
activated a card.
Oh, you're right.
Every time he taps, it puts
Yep.
an earth onto Heart of Argos.
Got it.
Yep. Once per turn. I don't get multiple Earth on there. It's just one Earth. Goes on Heart of Argos. Alright. And now, I'm going to use my Earth, and I'm going to play Warden of Argos.
So I go up one, you go down one.
Yep, and what Warden of Argos is, when it comes into play, I get to choose one of the following. Everybody discards a card, or each player must sacrifice 4 energies. Nobody has any energies. I'm going to force everybody to discard a card.
Oh, including yourself.
What?
I believe.
What? It includes me.
Yeah.
Each player.
But I really like this card.
Bye.
Man.
Okay, fine.
I have to take.
I discard
have to get
this.
rid of the lesser of 2 here. It's kind of annoying.
So, for the viewers at home, because that's not it. For the viewers at home, Jesse, look away for a second.
Okay.
This is what I had to discard. I really, really like that card. That card is kind of an enjoyable card to play.
Okay.
Because it starts with you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Me and then Jesse.
Yep.
Yeah, when it says each player, it starts
For the viewers
with...
at home, this is what I had to discard.
Okay.
Kind of saddening.
Well, he has a few cards in his hand, so he got to choose that card to discard it. But it's choosing lesser of the evils.
That was the lesser of the 3 evils.
That's probably sad, isn't it?
Yes, I'm very sad by that.
And Warden of Argos gives me 6 points at the end of the game. Alright, so that is my turn.
Alright. I'm going to gain my 3 crystal, 2 fire.
On with it. Yes, get on with it! Get on with it!
Yeah, that's right. I can do something. Tap Idol of the Familiar, gain 2 more crystal. 3. Okay. I'm good.
Okay. For me, I'm going to transmute my earth, keep fire, and that is my turn.
Alright, so as the lantern goes off, you each gain 3.
Heart of Argos puts an earth energy into my reserve because it's the end of the round, and then I'm going to feed it into Horn of Plenty.
So you gain an additional 5.
I get another 5 points.
Score update at the end of the round. John is at 19 crystal. Jesse is at 37, and I'm at 48.
Okay.
Yes, this roll is kind of important because you need to start setting up for year 3.
Yeah.
So when you get to this point in the game, think very, very carefully about the dice that you're going to take.
Yep, and I'm taking this.
It's actually kind of funny because I'm still set for my year 3 regardless of what die I take.
We have one more. Oh, thank you. We have one more round of year 2. So.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, right. So I'm going to take my fire and my air. I'm going to transmute the air for 2 points because of that.
Yep,
Persevio.
your Persevio says you can.
I'm going to tap Jewel of the Ancients, take the 3 fire, add a fire to it. Now, it can be multiple types of energy at the end.
You can, you can have any type of energy. You just have to have at least 3 on there to
take 3 identical energy tokens from the reserve.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can put any type on there. It's just when you have 3 on it, you have the extra 35 points on there.
Okay. Idol of the Familiar goes off. I gain 2 more points.
Yep.
And that'll be turn.
Okay. I get a gauge, I get an earth, and I'm going to sit at that.
Well, I'm going to get a... Actually, no. I'm going to tap my Die of Malice.
Okay.
Giving me a net gain of 1, but Justin gets 2. And I'm going to re-roll my die. Giving me another 2 points. And now this effect actually happens instead. So I get 2 points and 2 air. With that being said, I'm going to now... And now I get an earth. Goes on to Heart of Argos because I tap my Die of Malice.
Right.
And I
Actually, that having that is really nice because now
Yeah.
you no longer have to lose 2 points every time you want.
But I need to.
You do?
No, I do not need to right now because we're still going to stay in year
In year 2.
two. So I do not need to do that right now. So that is actually going to be turn.
Okay.
Gauge?
You probably want your grass, don't you?
No, I'm going to transmute that earth, actually.
Okay.
And I'm good.
So transmuting it for 2 points?
2 points.
Alright. You've been kind of quiet over there the past couple of turns.
Anyways.
I don't like that. Do something!
Yeah.
The
So
funny thing is that I actually can't. I
I
can.
am
I'm
going
not
to
going
gain a
I have
fire and
reasons.
a gauge. My gauge is going to go to 7.
So you're getting fired?
I do gain a fire. I'm not actually going to tap my Die of Malice this turn.
Okay.
But I am going to do this. I forgot to do that. This is actually one of the May effects. So, because I forgot to do that. So, Horn of Plenty does not go off.
Okay.
It's actually a May effect.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So,
No, it is not.
it's not a May
It
effect?
specifically says discard 1 energy token at the end of the
Okay.
round.
This one is once per turn. There's a May effect. This just actually stays on there. I actually lost an energy. I'm losing on air. I don't gain the points or anything like that. So I do have to lose an energy. That was my fault.
That is the one oopsie thing about the Horn of Plenty.
That was the one big thing about Horn of Plenty. But with that being said, I did take the fire. And what I am going to do is I'm going to tap my Mirror of the Seasons.
Okay, so you lose 2. 1 from Mirror, 1 from Fairies. I gain 2.
I'm going to turn this into a fire.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to
Ooh.
get a second grass on there, but I'm
Okay, I actually have to respond to that message. My dad says that we are in a heat wave warning. Stay out of the sun at all possibilities.
Okay.
Apparently, it is over 108 outside. So it is a very good thing that we opted to play tennis when we did.
Oh god, we got our butts. Man, that heat was brutal today.
Yeah.
108 outside? The heat index?
Yeah,
Which means the humidity.
they said it was supposed to be very hot weekend. Well, probably hottest on record.
For our international viewers, that is about 35 degrees centigrade. Somewhere in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I lost where we're at though. What are we doing?
So Jesse, it was Jesse's turn. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Anyways, but that's what I did. And I had to transmute. Or no, I turned that into there. And I have to transmute. So I'm going to transmute the fire for a point.
Okay. Taking you to 39.
Yep. That is turn.
I'll take my 6 crystal and call a turn.
Yep.
Oh, no. I'm going to take my 8 crystal and call a turn.